What's going on, fellow A-plusers? It is I, your host, Adam Perez, back again today on this Saturday. Your Morphinominal host, Adam Perez. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. A-plus Morphinominal is back as we have ourselves a live stream for the Power Rangers panel that we're going to be doing, ladies and gentlemen. Super looking forward to it, honestly. Was having some issues with my computer before we went ahead and went live. I feel like now it's acting up on me again, though, unfortunately. Like, it literally just worked just fine today, and now it wants to give me some hassle here. So I'm truly hoping that this works okay for me. I was literally just doing this earlier on today. But yeah, we're going to be trying to do this Power Ranger panel. Hopefully we can get all this kinks out. Like, we literally just went 2 hours without this issue, and now all of a sudden it seems as though we're having that issue. So let's see what we can do here, guys. But I'm going to go ahead and pull up this panel. I think right now it's on Ghostbusters, but let me know. See, like, it's even froze up on me over there too. This sucks, guys. This sucks. I don't know what's going on. Like, it literally was just working for me 15 minutes ago. I can never have nice things, guys. I can't have nice things around here. I don't know why that is. This may not work out after all. We'll see. One second here. I'm trying to see if I can reload this. See, at first I thought it was like, maybe it was the Hasbro stuff, but no, I really do think that it is just my I tell you, man, my internet's a piece of shit, bro. Like, I literally tested this out all day yesterday. I literally tested this out all day yesterday. Yeah, guys, this may not work. I don't know why it's acting up today. Like, it literally was just working just fine, and then now it wants to give me some issues. Let's try this. It looks like it's okay now, but let's see. It just sucks because I literally did this. Like, I literally had my was working on this yesterday. Yeah, this may not work, guys. I'm sorry. I'm frustrated right now. Devin, what's up, Devin? Appreciate you coming through, man. It's a bit frustrating right now. I don't know why this is acting up the way that it is, man. One second, guys. One second. One second. Let me see if I can.
Boom. Let's see if this shit works though. Let's see if this works though. They even call out the social media people. Like, because y'all motherfuckers out here spoiling stuff for them already. Let me know if you guys can hear anything, or if it's too loud, or if it's not loud enough. Give me guys a thumbs up if you guys can hear everything okay. Make sure you can hear me and the what's going on. Oh, you know what? Actually, I might have to, give me a second. Share audio.
Free. Time to conquer Earth.
Alpha, Reader's Escape. Recruit a team of teenagers with attitudes.
Oh man, they're gonna go straight. Yo, I don't care what anybody says. This still gets me hyped, bro.
Yes. Awesome.
That theme song still
Back
gets
in
me
the
hyped.
90s. Fantastic. All right. So, guys, we've got a real special treat for you. We're going to get into
Fucking YouTube. See what I'm saying? I don't know why it's just acting up this way. Because I don't think it's Hasbro. I'm pretty sure it's just, like, I don't know why it was doing this. It was not doing this earlier today.
to our Retromorphin Power Rangers line. And Loretta and Corey are going to tell you a little bit about that right now.
Yeah, like Joe said, we are throwing it back to some pretty iconic figures that you guys may recognize. You know we love MMPR.
Those are
and
flip
we love
heads?
it too.
You
So,
push their bodies and their bodies flip?
Here we go. We have some more new stuff for you, a little revamp. You can see this time we have updated the portraits, so their likeness is more accurate to the actor. Corey, do you want to tell us a little bit more about that?
Yeah, so with these figures, we definitely wanted them to feel retro, feel classic,
They do
feel
look
like
retro
they were
for
from
sure.
a bygone era. But we wanted to update them a little bit, so we did make their sculpts of the portraits more lifelike and capture the likenesses of the actors that portrayed the Rangers, a little bit closer. We did still keep them a little bit stylized, though, so that they wouldn't feel out of the world of, the 90s and the retro. And then also for the helmets, we did update their styling a little bit, so it was a little bit distorted, a little bit, playful, but still very recognizable.
I'm not touching my computer at all. I'm trying to see.
Yeah, and to that point, we also made sure that we kept the deco pretty minimal. Obviously, we've been doing a lot with deco, and we could add more, but we really wanted to keep it in the vein of what you would have seen back then. And also,
can you guys hear the audio of the YouTube video
that we have on these figures? Another way that we updated this is the articulation. I mean, you can tell just by looking at this, totally different. Not your old toy. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so wanting to update these, make them, as playable and as fun as possible. So we have updated them to have 9 points of articulation that are all full ball joint articulation. So you're not going to get just, single range movement anymore. You're going to be able to get, a lot more articulation, a lot more poses. So you can really have a lot of fun playing with these whilst you're activating its morph feature.
Yeah, and speaking of which, now we have it located on the belt buckle, and so it's front facing, you can look at it, and it's on auto repeat. So it actually flips on its own and no need to reset, which is a game changer.
Yeah, AJ. Is
Finally,
this really our
now when I
first
sit
time
in
going
meetings
live twice in
constantly
one
flipping
day?
through my old figures, if they can just go, go, go.
Yeah, if you are a fidgeter,
I do remember those
like
those toys
fidget gold for
growing
you.
up for sure.
Nonstop. And then also we made sure to keep in line with past and the entertainment. So all of these weapons are still combinable. So eventually you can create the Power Blaster.
Damn it.
Recreated all the files digitally so we can use them and apply them to this line. And we feel like we did something that, you know, does the original justice.
Man, look at the.
That is awesome. You know, it's not.
The
what stinks is
cardboard
that we don't
for
ever
like
get to wear
this,
lab coats in marketing.
Presentation that is super retro.
Super jealous when you did that. I guess we could, but nobody would give us that kind of credit, respect. But that's okay.
I know. I'm jealous of the Ghostbusters suits.
I know.
This is Loretta over in design. She's a beauty.
All right, so guys, these Retromorphin figures, they're great. They're going to be available at Walmart. So if you check them out after 5 o'clock tonight, you can.
I'm not a big action figure guy.
Them in stores this spring.
But,
so that's some retro goodness. Cool, but the only thing that could beat that,
where's Trini?
Of course, is Go Zeo!
Stronger than before.
So that's right. Zeo is putting up on it. Let's run this video first.
I do love Zeo. Zeo's up there on one of my favorite seasons.
John, I'm sorry, man. I threw you off by hitting that note.
It's all right.
Do it.
So I'm excited because Zeo is coming up on a big anniversary year. 2021 is the 25th anniversary of Zeo, which is super, super rad in and of itself. So we've got even more.
Yeah, man. Hey, Dino Fury, can we get just a Zeo crossover
in the coming months? But we're excited now as part of this awesome retro collection. We've got this brand new, incredibly sized Zeo Megazord
that's
character.
Huge.
So depending on, it doesn't matter which battle helmet is your favorite, it comes with all 5. It comes with a removable belt buckle. So if you want to outfit him your way to kind of match what you liked on screen, those favorite battles, it has awesome wings that you can attach.
Oh,
Zeo Ranger,
that's cool.
Zeo Ranger 5. You know, Sam, what is your favorite Ranger helmet? I know mine.
Oh, mine's is 5 for sure. I love
Tommy's. I always wanted to be Adam when I grew up. When
I
was
love
a kid,
the star.
But, who doesn't want to just look at their problems in life and go like this and hit them head on? So obviously, it's going to be the green bull helmet.
You know, my favorite is Zeo Ranger 3, just because of the telekinesis power, and that's just dope in and of itself. You always want to just lift somebody up and slam them until they're not KO'd. So one of the best things about this guy is how physically heavy it is. The other thing is that you can actually see that we didn't cheap out on the gold. This is actually all painted gold.
Oh, I thought they were going to say it's covered in 24 karat gold. They're like, no, we ain't going that expensive.
It's going to be great to put on your shelf, but you know, having a great figure is great, but
I never realized that the Zords had that type of articulation, honestly.
You know, you can see here.
Oh, that's a cool box.
It's nice and big, and you can put it on your shelf right there with your figure, along with all your other retro collection figures.
That's pretty
Jonathan,
cool,
why don't
man.
you tell us a little bit about this packaging?
Yeah, this is another one where the team put on their lab coats. We did some forensic reconstruction on, you know, what the looks were from license and otherwise, and we really pulled the best of
I tell you, man, this is frustrating. It's almost like the idea of like trying to juggle live and all the stuff at once is like it was literally just working for me, guys. Like, you literally saw this working for me earlier on today. So I don't know where the disconnect is coming from. You know what I'm saying? This is so frustrating, guys. This is like what happened to the internet connection all of a sudden? Like, this literally, like, I literally was just using this earlier today. This is why I can't have nice things, guys. This is why I can't have nice things. Give me a second here, guys. Let's see if we can figure this shit out. We'll go jump back into it in a second. Hold on one moment. I'm gonna close down YouTube real quick. Yeah, Bladder. Me too, man. I don't know what is going on here today, but my system does not like me. Hold on a second. Hold on. Sorry guys, I'm just trying to get this thing back up and running. It has not been nice to me today. Like at all, guys.
They have like something behind them that makes you like stop and go ooh, and something like, I don't know, a team of good rangers gone bad. And so like versus packs like this one, you know, versus packs bring together those kind of great storytelling moments.
I ain't touching anything.
Squad Rangers, they were like the golden kids, and then to turn evil and have to be fought by who are essentially the underdogs, their backups, their understudies. I just kind of like, that's the kind of stuff that I think people.
B Squad versus A Squad Blue Ranger.
Don't appreciate about Power Rangers when they look and see like explosions and crazy monsters, but those of us who like love Power Rangers know that's all like there, and you just have to like look. You just have to look for it, and it's there. And so like these versus packs, when I got told about them, I was like, yes, let me talk about them. That's super exciting.
Yeah, and I'm really glad you brought up the storytelling element, Sam, because as a product designer, that's one of the things that people don't realize we do. You know, oftentimes we're trying to leverage characters in certain ways to highlight certain story moments and elements, and these packs are really the perfect way to do that, is 2 figures at a time, head-to-head 2 packs.
I do dig that.
Yeah, and you know, what's better than Good Rangers gone bad for storytelling? I don't know, sibling rivalry maybe?
Yeah, yes. So
that's
excited.
cool.
My favorite season.
Too.
Yeah,
one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah, and you know, I mean, the story of. Go ahead, do it.
You got it.
Okay, I mean, this, you know, brother and sister split at birth. One's good, one's evil. You know, it's a through line. It like it gives in space. Like when you think about it all these years later, you're like, yeah.
Yeah, they did a great job of introducing it the first episode. So, know, unbeknownst to them,
I know you can't hear me over here, Loretta.
Like, there's something going on with them.
There's something
you
going
can't
on.
wait for them to find out. Yeah. So, bringing this pack to life, freaking awesome. Great characters.
I think that's a cool concept,
Everyone loves
though.
Astronema. She's such a good baddie. And there's so many versions of her. Obviously, you know, she has so many great hairstyles. Let us know in the comments which is your favorite. I'm just curious because it was so hard to choose which one. Yeah, so we'd love to hear from you. Which is your favorite Astronema? But yeah, these 2 packs is going to be
these are great. I'm really
awesome
excited for these as a fan, not even as a person who works here.
Guys, that's awesome.
So we're going to keep the awesomeness coming with the Lightning Collection. There's lots more to share, and Loretta is going to be able to tell us even more about these next reveals.
Yeah, and these are actually going to be in market real soon. Those are some great sneak peeks, so we're going to see the actual product of those soon. But these are coming to your stores pretty quick.
Yeah. And first, I just want to say interwebs for helping us do our job a little bit.
Call them out, those leakers.
Yeah, thanks for the help. It's always great, and it's great to see feedback. So first we have the Red Ranger, Connor McKnight from Dino Thunder. Really excited to bring him to life. He has some awesome accessories that Corey's going to tell you about.
Ooh.
Yep. So we have created a all new fire blast effect here for Dino Thunder Red.
I feel like out of this wave 7, like Connor,
energy and a lot of movement with this piece.
If I were to start doing some Lightning Collection collecting, I feel like I wouldn't. I don't even necessarily know if I would want like full teams. I think I would just collect the ones that really just grab my attention. I know some people need to have them all. For me, I feel like I would just be picking and choosing.
And he does come with the Thundermax Blaster as well. So 3 weapons with this guy. Really comes loaded.
The boss.
Yeah. He's awesome. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without the portrait with, again, Connor McKnight and his awesome boy band inspired.
Exactly. I love the verses so far. Andros versus Astronema, my favorite. Yeah, that was pretty cool.
Yeah, boy. So this is the first solo. Yeah, boy, this is our first solo version of the Green Ranger, and also the first time we are doing the evil Green Ranger.
Yeah, but say
this
is
pretty awesome.
His color a little bit lighter than normal, or is that just the way it was shot? Yeah, it looks like definitely the original.
And we have an amazing portrait.
Throwback Tommy, I love it. The headband, I love it.
One of the best Power Ranger. Yeah, seriously, this is one of the best Power Ranger memes out there. Is the push-up meme. So that glare. You got it down, Corey. You nailed it.
Thank you. Yeah, really wanted to take this portrait, and continue to push our portraits in general. But, for Tommy particularly, you're getting a couple of them, so we always want to make them better and better. Definitely think that this is my, our best portrait in the line so far.
I think so too. It looks great.
And just really happy with that. Trying to get that likeness to Jason David Frank, from the 90s as close as possible, and get that attitude, so that you
his green even looks just a
is
little bit lighter than
and just really happy.
I feel like I've seen on other collection pieces. I would probably definitely. I know there's a ton of Tommy stuff out there, but this does look really good.
Sword. Yeah, the Sword of Darkness. And his. All right, so we'll cut to this. First, now we have up the first solo pack of the Z Putty, and the first Z Putty that we've done. He has the vest, of course, which is unique to him. But then we have some really awesome, unique accessories that I can't wait to tell you about. Corey's going to leave you with that.
Oh, that's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah. So we created this blast effect to really emphasize the point of putties, which is to fight them. And so, we wanted this to be a
hit them on the Z, man,
so that you can bring in your rangers, pose them out to be fighting. And this is the first effect that we did that was reactionary as opposed to activating their weapon or their power. And so just think there's a lot of fun and a lot of potential here for you guys to have great photo shoots and just have fun playing and posing with your figures. But
Shadow Nova Connor does look pretty good too.
The putties do have, some strength behind them too. So we want to give them a blast effect that does show that they have some power. They are to be feared. So give them this new fist fire effect, so that that with enough putties they can cause some damage too.
They can pack a punch.
Nice. Well done.
So I do want to say, as a foot soldier, this is a great buildable set. You don't have to buy the 2-pack. You can buy singles and build out your collection, which is really great about this. That's why we're offering it solo as well. And I also want to note that we are trying to do more and more unique and cool things with our blast effects, like you saw here. I love these reaction blast effects. So stay tuned for more things like that in the future. We're always trying to push what we're doing.
I think the blast effects are so cool because they sort of approximate what you see on screen without being literal. It's really kind of fun.
I love it.
That's cool.
Those look awesome, guys. So those are actually going to be available for pre-order on Entertainment Earth this evening. So check those out. Those are coming to store very soon. And that's what we have for our main line reveals for today. But we also have some really cool exclusives.
Ooh,
this looks really sparkly. I wonder what this is all about.
Nice. Are you kidding me? They're going metallic? Yo, that's crazy. Yo, I forgot all about these damn suits. I probably tried to block them out, honestly. Wow. Oh, yeah. I can't even effing lie. That's pretty neat.
If you don't know, behind the spandex suits, they were supposed to be metallic armor, but in spandex, you can't really make it metallic. So it was actually kind of a glittery metallic thread they used, which made them look ultra glittery, and we wanted to bring that to life here. And it is the first time we're actually doing this technique of an in-molded glitter in our figure. But it looks amazing.
In-molded glitter.
It actually has a lower translucency too.
Yeah, I was gonna say it looks translucent
so you can really
a little bit.
See, the form factor. You can kind of see a little bit.
That is so cool.
As well
I can't
as
even lie.
This kind of pearl white treatment on her as well.
I've never wanted something so glittery
cool.
and pink in my life.
And that's not all. Check out this portrait.
Yo, hey, that's a great sculpt for Catherine.
That looks really good. Corey and his team did a great job on the sculpt. Additionally, we are leveraging a lot of the printing techniques that other teams have done. So we are making sure going forward, we're doing awesome portraits, and that is something that we're going to make our standard. So hopefully we can deliver continue to deliver some awesome portraits that are even more accurate.
That's right. It's going to be coming all the way
I'm geeking out too, JV says what? I've never wanted something so pink and glittery in my life. Bring me that metallic armor. That for me, I totally would want. I would totally get that. Dude, those are some cool shots. It says an in-mold glitter, so I'm assuming the whole entire mold itself had glitter in it, and they shaped it, and even some of the translucent sort of
dioramas in these scenes. Not as good as our fans, I have to say. They're pretty decent, but sometimes, you know, they can take some pointers from you guys. But these are pretty sweet shots, so we wanted to show you that. We also have this awesome arrow accessory this time.
Yeah, show this off, because I think this is a great.
With an overspray of pink, so
I just hope the quality,
effect of, like,
what they call the quality control, looks as good as when you actually open up the box. You know.
Can't say too much, but the source of the Metallic Ranger's power is a mysterious force. And I might just have to say that there might be a hidden surprise at this figure. Fans, stay tuned.
Okay.
Love a good Easter egg. Thanks, John.
No problem.
Yeah. Oh, look at this. Please tell me you put your lab coat on to get some glitter in this package.
We put our lab coats on. We did. I actually put 2 lab coats on for this one.
Sparkle lab coat.
Sparkle lab coat. And yeah, for this, we wanted to do something that really complemented the figure. So we pulled out our foil library and did some sparkly treatments to the front. And hopefully, you know, everybody can enjoy this. So I think it's a really great figure, really great package.
Yeah,
you know, it should look good on your shelf.
That looks sharp. I would definitely.
And guys, this is a Hasbro Pulse exclusive. So again, after 5, log on to Hasbro Pulse to place your order for this incredible figure.
Yeah.
That is unbelievable package, Jonathan. Really good job. But speaking of unbelievable packaging, what is this all about?
What's that?
So we wanted to do something special for Target and
Target exclusives.
It's what we're calling the Spectrum series. So you know, we took our Lightning collection, which is primarily white, and we just flipped it around and tried something different. And again, pulled out our foil books and did a nice holographic treatment across the logo. If you look closely. But we wanted to do something
I see the shine on
and different.
That's cool.
Tom Whalen, who's the illustrator for all of our.
I hope I don't have to pay extra just for some
character art
holographic
on this one, and to create something that was unique and special and complement anybody's collection.
I mean, if I want my glittery
cool. And we're only going to do a limited number of these too, and they'll be available at Target this fall, online and in stores. So seriously, guys, try to get your hands on one of these. These are absolutely beautiful. Well done. Okay, well, that's all we've got for product today. We have some great Fan First Fridays coming for the rest of this year. We'll be sharing.
You know, I really don't know what's going on with this damn thing. I'm sorry.
Some more news. Please look out for that. And then obviously coming up next, we've got our entertainment panel, something you're definitely not going to want to miss. But for right now, let's get to those Q&As. Hopefully you guys have been dropping those in the comments with #QA, and we'll be able to answer some of those right now. And they're very small on my screen, so I'm going to try to read it. Okay, first one. I like megazords that transform. Can we have more Lightning Collection megazords that can transform? I'm going to take this one. We're not going to give too much away right now. But there's a guy named John Warden on this panel that knows a thing or two about incredibly detailed robots. So I'm pretty sure that, under a volcano or deep in the sea somewhere, we got something cooking. So, John, don't say anything, but stay tuned. You guys will not be disappointed. All right,
Wild Force is coming up on a big anniversary, so time will tell. And we like to try to really get things out of every season, all the good stuff from all the seasons.
Awesome. Okay, next one. Can we get a hint as to what the next Lightning Collection roleplay item could be? Loretta, I don't know. Can we give them any hints?
I have a wish list. I've given it to them several times, so let's see what they say.
That's true. There's so many awesome roleplay items. I mean, this brand is full of them. And what I've been trying to do as a kind of a personal mission is make sure that we're launching with like the coolest stuff up front. So I have a couple things planned. I don't know if I can really give anything away just yet, but you'll have to stay tuned and see what comes out, because we're planning stuff.
I think it's important to think about all of the things that could be coming that are more about like how do you flesh out the team? What are some elements that are missing?
Yeah.
And I think those are some things we're taking a close look at. Yeah.
Okay. I can't read that one. Can we go to the next one? Oh no, here we go. I would like to know if Green Ranger really doesn't have his chest diamonds painted. Loretta?
So according to what I've seen, it does have the white pins on the shoulder, and there is a lot of reference. I've actually was just looking at this, and there's alternate references also for the Green Ranger. There's one where he's totally green, and there's nothing, even the shoulder articulation here isn't green at all. There's no diamonds and it's green. And then there's ones where it's like just this portion and the diamond is hidden under the dragon shield. I know that our pins are for sure the white pins, so he has that detail, but I can't exactly confirm or deny that at this point.
All right, next one. Retro figures. Where's Trini and Tommy?
Yeah, where'd Trini go?
First wave shown. There's always more than where there's one wave, there's a second wave. So I'm sure you'll be seeing them very soon.
That's true, but it's
Many more
Trini.
surprises,
It's Trini,
things
guys.
that you
I can wait on
never
Tommy, but it's Trini, guys.
Apparently.
They're
Loretta,
asking
you
for
heard
more
them.
Tommies.
Let's get more Tommies.
All right, guys.
Hold on.
I was asking for more Tommies.
They need more Tommies.
Oh no!
You should
All
have
right,
to the
thanks,
Tommy
guys. You
factory.
told us more Tommies. We're giving you more Tommies.
Yeah,
Is more
no,
Tommies like more
You
cowbell?
can't say anything more.
Yeah.
Also, what's that me? It was the Tommy and Friends
Mm-hmm.
pack. The Ranger logo.
Tommy's and friend.
Mighty Morphins, Tommy and Friends.
Yeah.
Okay, next question. Here we go. Will you guys focus on something more than MMPR? Anything from beyond the Zordon era? What do you think, Loretta?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, for sure.
I'm not even
Without question.
There's a few other
Yeah, we're
years,
trying-
I think. There's a few other years.
And we're trying to do that. We're peppering things in here and there. We know that MMPR is a classic, and it's something that most people are familiar with, even if they don't know anything about the brand. They kind of think of MMPR immediately. So that's something that, like, even as we continue, we'll probably like leverage the things that we know do well like that and are just built into our brand's DNA. But we absolutely are looking. Part of our strategy is to make sure that you guys have other things to collect into as you're building out your collections and building out different seasons. So yeah, we're always looking for new stuff.
Yeah,
to
it
pull
makes
in.
absolute sense, Loretta.
It's important too that we don't just have random stuff out there. I think it's we're all relatively new to the team, and we Corey's been with the team for a long time, Sam's been with the team for a long time, but we all have our favorite hot moments of the Power Rangers universe. Like for me, I think it's still the Zordon era, but I think In Space is the coolest one. And I really like Lightspeed Rescue and some of these other. I like them for all different reasons. But I think we're going to try to stop the randomness. We want to look, if we put out an In Space guy, we know you're going to start to build the In Space collection. We're going to continue that out. We just want to make sure that there's story behind it, just like Loretta was talking about earlier.
Yeah, definitely. And even looking at it as more of like a collectible strategy that you would see in even small scale collectibles, where it's like more theme based. So maybe not even specific to seasons, but multiple seasons that have a commonality, or so you could collect different characters across the board.
That makes sense.
Plus, and this is
And a
going to
little
sound
something
like
for everyone.
this is going to sound like they told me to say this, but I didn't. But like with the monsters and the versus packs, there's like more there to do with the storytelling stuff.
Yeah, and I think it's important. Like, we know that not everyone loves MMPR, so we want to be able to have seasons, even if you don't like something we're putting out, there's something else for you that you can collect. So that's important to us as well as you guys, I'm sure.
So what you're saying is you're gonna put on your lab coats and figure it out.
And give people more time.
Still waiting on those, Jonathan.
I'm going to put on my spandex and figure it out.
Yeah.
With Cat,
That's why I'm working out.
With Cat coming to the line, any chance of her monster form, Catastrophe? That's a pretty cool idea.
Ooh, that is a cool idea.
Ooh, that's pretty cool.
Definitely one.
Yeah, AJ, I mean, he says get a Wi-Fi internet booster. Look, we were literally just live doing this the other day. Like, even on APlus Hero Report, we still do the same thing. Like, we share the pages and things like that. Like, this is literally the first time Like, we literally were just on like live for an hour and a half, and all of a sudden now we want to get
As
some
one of those
issues. So
characters who had so many, like we saw her first as a cat.
I think my internet's just being crappy today. It's like, oh, you want to do something nice today, Adam?
So many other seasons, so who knows?
So I'm glad that this is working out.
She has a big history, so.
Okay, next one. Have you thought about doing an enormous megazord for HasLab? Orden, why don't you take this one?
Yeah, give us like a 6 foot scale.
I think, you know,
or like a
HasLab
5
is this
foot
incredible
scale
forum by
megazord.
which the fans let us choose. I think something like that is absolutely possible, and it really comes to the passion of our fans and what they want. We're certainly looking at HasLab as a format for creating something big. And if people want a big megazord, make your voices heard. We certainly listen to all the different,
I mean, maybe 5 foot is
the boards,
outrageous.
the different
2.5 foot,
online,
maybe.
and Loretta and I are always, thinking about it, even in COVID-19, kind of in the condition here.
Maybe like the size. You ever go to Walmart and you see like those stand-ups of like the Star Wars characters and stuff? They're like 2.5 feet. I feel like little plastic things with the capes and stuff. Yeah, give me like, or like the stormtroopers and stuff. You turn their head and they lift up the arm. Dude, give me like a megazord with articulation that taller.
That's an easy one.
Who is your favorite ranger and from
Loretta
which
Green is going to say
Tommy. You
Tommy.
take these.
Yeah.
No,
So I imagine. I already said I love Adam, and I do love Adam. So I'm gonna say. I'm gonna specifically say Adam from Zeo, but also I'm a frog. Adam is like one of my favorite moments in all of pop culture, because I just felt in that moment like I get it. I would be that person who gets the frog coin, and like I hear you, Adam. Yeah, I mean, I was shy. I played soccer. It is. The frog is my logo on all of our work, like our internal work stuff. The frog coin is my logo. Yeah. So I mean, it has to be Adam, like roughly late, like Ninja era / Zeo. So it's gotta be Adam.
It's hard for me. Yeah, I mean, the moment I start thinking about my favorite characters, my mind always goes to the villains. As a sculptor, getting to make the monsters and the villains have such cool designs. And for me, Lord Zed has always just been this, pinnacle of character design that I've just always been in love with. To go Ranger, though, it might be cheesy, but I have to go classic green. Tommy, but
see, Loretta, I'm telling you, she loves
really
us. Tommy.
Yeah, specifically evil Tommy. Okay.
Oh yeah,
evil Tommy.
Yeah, so I would go with that for now.
That's awesome. Well, guys, thank you so much for the questions, and thank you so much for being here with us. We've had such a blast with you. This has again been it's terrific that we've been able to do this, and thanks for your participation. Enjoy the rest of the show, especially the next thing that's coming up, which is our entertainment panel. So thank you, and may the power protect you.
Cool panel, man. This Hasbro group, I think, felt like they did an even better job than the
Lightning Collection. Just
hey, Jackie Jennings, what's up?
Thank you to our Power Rangers team for those incredible
reveals. Shout out to Jackie for doing an awesome hosting job.
Here
I'm pretty sure all this is live.
My favorite moments. Let's read some more fan comments that have been coming in. All right. First comment is from Marcus. John, you're going to do great on the Power Rangers team. Your work on Transformers is amazing. That's very nice, Marcus. On behalf of John, I thank you. Thank you very much. All right. Next comment is from...
AJ's in love, man. AJ's in love.
Might as well sign my
Keep it in your
check
pants,
to
man.
Hasbro.
Keep it in your pants.
Yes.
I'm ready to see this entertainment panel.
To be paying by check, but yes, sign over your check to Hasbro because we have a lot of amazing stuff, and we're not even done. We're not even done. Okay, Johnny says, "I'm excited for Power Rangers stuff today. Let's go, Johnny. We're excited too. We're going. We're going. We're going. Let's go. We're going." Okay, Bumblehide says, "Take notes, people. Hasbro Pulse nails the virtual con experience." I gotta say,
I thought they did a pretty good job with the virtual con.
I agree with you.
It's very
You're nailing it. We're doing a really good job.
Definitely,
and that includes you guys at home. Keep those comments
definitely
coming.
Influenced
Keep
from
those questions
DC
coming.
fandom.
It's really, really fun to hear what everyone has to say.
But I am
and
loving
remember,
what they're presenting.
We're fans too, so we're included in that whole killing it thing. Okay, wow. That was a really cool mix of Lightning Collection items. Kind of a nice blend of old and new. And bringing in that new is really important because, as you fans
I
know,
hope the Lightning
Power
Collection
Rangers
fans and
is
toy
far
fans
more
were
than
happy
just
with that
a
presentation. I
So
thought they
here
had
to
some
give you
pretty cool
details
stuff in there.
about the latest and greatest seasons, Andre Meadows will be joined by the cast of Beast Morphers, and you're going to want to stick around for a very special surprise featuring Dino Fury.
Oh, see, she even said it. But of course, now my internet goes down, right? Come on, guys. Come on. What's happening here, internets? Is that me or is that the... I'm pretty sure it's probably me, guys. Are we getting a band to perform live? I don't... I think afterwards... I think afterwards we're probably going to get that. See, this is why I can't have good things, man. I think Jackie Jennings messed up my stream again. I'm blaming this one on Jackie Jennings. Give me a second, guys. I'm going to try and pull this up again. I don't know why my internet has been acting up today, man. I really don't.
Switch. Graphics are true to Zoid's wild anime, and it trying to see if I can get this stream back up, guys. Give me a second.
There we go. Because I thought I did.
So awesome. Now, you guys were great at being Rangers, but it's also sometimes good to be bad. So I really have to hear from Kobe and Liana here. What was it like being some iconic villains in Power Rangers history with Blaze and Roxy?
Colby?
It's pretty wild. I think when we first signed on, we didn't really know what we were walking into with the Super Sentai series. And so it was pretty exciting hearing about how excited the fans were about the Super Sentai villains enter and escape. And so for me and Liana kind of realizing like, wow, like we have some huge shoes to fill. So when we found out that like how big a fan was already with the characters and people were just excited to see what we were going to do, it was really exciting. So when the show started, we had a little bit of a fan base, and I think it's grown. It's really exciting. So I couldn't be more honored to play somebody so iconic as Enter. So it's pretty cool.
That's cool. I'm glad that they're aware of who their
so excited. Colby and I, we got together so many times, and we worked so hard to really create what Roxy and Blaze were, and we had a lot of fun. I don't know if you can tell by on the show, but we had a lot of fun. A lot of our set days consisted of us goofing around, dancing around with our monsters, and just enjoying being bad.
Oh, you were so good. Bad life. Bad life. It was so good. Wait, I'm sorry. Hold on. I think we are getting an incoming transmission from Outside Grid Battle Force. Commander Shaw's putting that in. Let me see what's going on here. What we have here.
Huh? Hey, they threw them in there. That's so crazy. People were complaining that they weren't listed.
I'm Christina Ho, aka Betty Burke on Beast Morphers, and we're
people were
super
pretty
bummed
upset.
that
They were like, "Hey, why aren't they?
Pulse Con.
Why weren't they listed?"
It's super unfortunate, but
that's cool that they
we
did
are
the quick
there
messages
with
though.
You guys through these hard times, but we're gonna get through it. And I know over the past year, it's been super exciting to see ourselves on TV, seeing Betty and Ben go through all these crazy shenanigans, see all these antics they get up to while they're at Grid Battle Force trying to help the Rangers, trying nonetheless.
Hey, we actually succeed some of the time. You know, Ben and Betty actually do help out.
They do come through every once in a while.
They do come through.
Every once in a while.
They come through.
But we do have one question for our amazing panel today. I will go ahead and let Christina ask this amazing question.
Coco. Thank you. What was your favorite thing about working with us?
And you could only choose one, because we know you guys want to choose a lot. You know, there's amazing stories out there, so only one.
Or you can choose 5 or 10. I mean, you can just spend the whole time talking about us if you want.
I am actually prepared for that idea. That's so fine. 5, 10, maybe 15. Go ahead and do 100. I love that.
We love you guys so much, and we miss you a ton. Stay safe, and
I'm so glad that they fit them in here, y'all. I'm so glad they did that.
Oh, just the love that I was seeing from you guys when they popped up on the screen was so beautiful.
Oh my God.
That's so cool.
Definitely a lot of love for Cosme and Christina right there. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, to go along with their question, what was the best part of working them?
You know, my favorite Cosme is such a hilarious guy. Cosme is such a hilarious guy. I would say one thing about him, maybe multiple. We'll see how this goes. He was always so down to earth, but he was funny. It was like he.
Yo, the stash! He got the mustache going.
We were having that day.
What, Devin?
Into something that was completely
Rory, I love it, man.
Related to what we were feeling, and he just had a way of making it. He just has his own charismatic. Because we all had those days on set, and literally Cosme and Christina, really, you can talk to both of them, and both of them can bring their energy to you, and you wake up just like, hey, well, what was I even mad about? I don't know.
Yo, Rory got some style. I'm loving that jacket, though.
Such a special
jacket is
energy
sharp,
to set.
man.
Like just both of them together, and then with us, like it really was just like a perfect match. Like just their energy is awesome, and you can tell on camera. It's pretty awesome.
For me,
there
it
was
was
behind
really
the scenes
excited.
too, yeah.
Exactly, like getting excited the night before when we look at the call sheet and knowing that Cosme and Christina were going to be on set. I think that was one of the best days that we would have.
He's
Just
wearing a
like how
Ranger
Rory was saying,
Operator Series red jacket. I want it.
Or,
I love that
negative
jacket.
about something, and then having them on set, it would just change the whole perspective and change the whole mood, the vibe. And yeah, much love to them.
Oh, that's where he get his influence from his mustache, trying to get up there with Ravi. I see you, Jasmine.
It was always so fun to
His
watch
little
their
thin line. Maybe I should pull up the thin line mustache. I don't even think I can pull that off, man.
and all this
Got too
crazy
much damn
stuff
hair.
going all over them, and then a lot of times we would like be into
And babyface. Who put this 13-year-old on? Who
so then
put
we're
the
now stuck
13-year-old
in
into
it,
the
and we're
cast?
like running away
Who brought
from
him
it
in
too.
here?
We're like, I don't know, in the sticky situation with them. That was always so much fun and high energy and just such a good time to, I don't know, experience all of these little gags that they bring in the show.
Yeah. Nothing is better than hearing Christina's infectious laugh from miles away.
Oh my
It was like, like energy was given to you from her laugh, and you could hear her, and you were like, "Oh yes, now it's a good day." And Cosme was the same. You could make eye contact with him from completely across the room, and he would just do something so funny, and it was like only you and him felt like we were having this connection, but in reality, the whole crew was watching you do these like ridiculous goofballs, and that was just like the best part of the day.
Oh my gosh! Now I want to hang out with him. They're so he sounds so great about it.
You guys,
so great.
Well, it just definitely sounds like you had a lot of fun working on the show, a lot of fun on the set. We actually have some examples of your fun on the set, but it might also be a little embarrassing as well. I don't know. We'll see.
What?
It's tradition. It's Power Rangers tradition. We gotta do it. For everyone out there, the Power Rangers Beast Morphers blooper reel.
I love it.
Hey, you walk your light bulb.
Oh, there's the
There's the ball.
Oh crap. I forgot about that hand that was spanking him. That's so funny that there's actually somebody having to wear that glove. That's hilarious. Oh.
Oh my god.
Yo. Yeah, all the price of being a Power Ranger is seeing your bloopers. Absolutely, AJ. Absolutely, man. That's pretty funny. That look, yes. Yo, if this was gonna get frozen on anything, dude, this is the best. Like.
Kevin.
I always loved Jacqueline as the Viking. Man.
Oh, we're so cute.
Twills.
Oh my god. Jackie.
You re-elected. Oh, that's it.
It reminds me of R2-D2 sometimes. Yo, some of these bloopers are absolutely hilarious. I love seeing Cosme trying to lasso. Come on, YouTube. Piece of shit, man. I swear. See, this is why you can't have nice things, guys. I don't want to have to shut this thing down again. Fucking piece of shit. This is such a crappy. I'm gonna have to try this again. Hold on a second, guys. This stuff works fine for me like every day practically, but yet I can't even get this to come on.
So the only time we were away from each other was when we were sleeping, and we'd do that 6 days in a row. And then on our day off, we would still hang out and explore and go and travel and do stuff. So we're so blessed.
Yeah,
to
I know
really
AB.
love each other, really vibe. And just,
I know AB.
You know, forever.
I know AB couldn't sleep because he was just so excited to see us the next day. Right?
He'd
be like, "Where are they?"
I know.
Where's
We would have sleepovers sometimes. Like we literally couldn't get away from each other. We would still sleep over at each other's apartment. Like we were just always together.
Oh my gosh, it's like a Power Rangers summer camp.
Yeah, for real, like a fraternity house.
It really is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool. Well, I think I know some people that may have gone through similar experiences that you actually got to work with. An upcoming episode of Power Rangers Beast Morphers is going to have an exciting team up where you'll be fighting alongside Dino Thunder, Dino Charge, and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And we actually have an exclusive clip to show you from that upcoming episode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, watch out now.
Kinds of dinosaur DNA and just enough energy. We could have gotten more if the Rangers hadn't escaped. Who cares? This geode is perfect. We just need to find a way to crack it open. That'll do. What's taking
Did that work?
so long? I need this new Zord. The Rangers once and for all. It's almost ready.
This is
Brennan.
That's when Liana got hit by Goldar's wing.
That's when you got hit by.
Guys, what's happening?
Come on.
What?
Oh,
Can I do this?
You use normal crystals. Using our energems will make it much more powerful. And why would they use DNA from 6 dinosaurs?
Wait, why is Shelby the only one morphed? Like,
Why?
is it that tacky that they literally like? Hey, oh!
Same here.
Hey guys, you keep your costumes on the entire time. That's so fucked
We don't
up.
have time for introductions. Evox is making an evil Zord. We have to stop them.
You need these.
This is so fun.
In here.
Wow.
Dino charges from our vault. This scene was so intense.
Clank.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Spectacular.
I'll have to see this entire episode before I completely judge it, but I will be interested to see how they.
I like it.
Haha! Get that fist bump, baby! Get that fist bump from Jason. Yo, solidified, Devin.
Oh,
Well, that's crazy for Rory.
that was so cool.
That's pretty cool.
So yes, I have
Right.
to know, what was it like to be part of this episode, getting to work with legendary Rangers, and just realizing the Power Rangers legacy that you now are a part of?
Filming with them
There are no words
was
to
so
describe it,
fun.
Andre.
Like that scene where we were all together, like that's such a huge group of like all of us filming at once. So those days were so big and so much fun, and it was just so refreshing because obviously we're used to us filming all the time. So getting this whole like new group of Rangers was just so much fun. We all had such a blast on set and off set, hanging out and going to dinners and just each other's apartments. We really took advantage of them being there and really hung out every second that we could.
That's
and
so
honestly,
cool.
I think for all of us, it's one of our favorite like memories of the whole experience was when they came back.
That's cool. I can't even
Austin
imagine.
is just
That's gotta
so
be.
down to earth too. I love that guy. So down to earth.
Oh.
So just there. You know, whatever questions that we would all have, he would just say them in a second, and he just made us feel so welcome to the franchise.
Yeah, it kind of goes.
Well,
back
it was
to
just
that
so.
whole- Sorry.
Sorry, Jackie, go ahead.
But no, it goes back to that whole bond again. Like even Jason would hang out with us just as much as all the other guys, and everybody it feels like you already know all of the Rangers from regardless of what season they are. Like it just feels like. Like you already know them, and everybody's so welcoming. So heartwarming and just so friendly, and everybody kind of just has each other's backs and always has great advice, and they just brought such a great new energy, like AB said too. It was like such a refreshing time, and probably one of the best little periods of the whole entire series itself.
And especially for some of us who have grown up watching it, like, you know, I'm a 90s baby, a lot of us are, and it's like, it's just so legendary that you're working with the original Red Ranger. Like, we're sitting on our way to set, and you're like, you're driving there and you're just talking to him, and I'm like, what is my life right now? It's one of those moments that you're like, I'm a Power Ranger.
Things like that.
It's pretty exciting. It's just, that just doesn't happen with every job, so it's pretty legendary.
Yeah, and Austin especially,
my first experience.
he really like.
Go ahead, Lily.
Go for it. Oh, thank you, Roy.
Ladies first.
I don't know, just Austin especially was so amazing. Like, he pulled us all aside and was like, enjoy this time in your life. This is such a special moment in your life, and just soak up every minute of it. And he kind of put in perspective what we were getting ourselves into in the future of just being a part of this legacy for now, forever. And I don't know, I think it just got us all super excited and made the time filming with them even more special, because it was like, okay, this is it. This is what we get to do now. Okay, this is amazing. Humongous family. Great.
Yeah.
And we are joining a legacy. We joined this legacy. Well, no, I'm sorry. We joined this legacy, and like Liana said, I don't think none of us really knew what we were going into getting these roles. And just to see, and I think a lot of us did some studying as well, from the very first Power Ranger season, Mighty Morphin, all the way to, you know, Ninja Steel. So we saw and got to see James and Brennan and Yoshi, all these guys doing their thing. So it was surreal meeting them in person and knowing that they're just all just down to earth guys, especially Austin St. John. And I just want to say this because I say it like in every interview that I do. I legit met Austin St. John not knowing just where I was. I had hurt myself on second unit that day, fighting. So I'm literally sitting in the green room. My foot is like just and in walks Austin St. John and his assistant. And I don't know if he has some type of prior, you know, military
he's a medic,
medical training. But he comes down, he does like an examination, a diagnosis of my foot.
Dude, that's so cool.
Like, they got a little abrasion here. Yes, sir. He wraps my foot, and I'm playing it so cool. I'm playing it cool. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, this is Austin, and this is Jason. And this is Jason. And he's bandaging my foot right now? Is this
is this real life? That's gotta be trippy.
Later on that day, and I just feel like we had this bond, like he got me. real life Power Ranger life, he had me. So yeah. Austin, appreciate you.
That's awesome, dude. That's so awesome.
For real.
Yeah, I was gonna say that scene where you jump out together is just so fun. It's so fun.
Who just blew their nose in the background?
Well, that's an interesting thing because like I've seen that scene specifically where like Jason and you come out, you bump hands and all that stuff. That just is a reminder of just like how much the legacy is, and what's interesting about this legacy of Power Rangers is that there has been a lot of diversity, inclusion into it, and that's been the only thing that's been wonderful about it all this time. So I just love to hear from you guys what that means to you when someone can look at any of you and go, that Power Ranger looks like me, you know, and that sort of thing.
Yeah. I don't know. It's pretty wild to be a part of such an inclusive project, and that Saban has been doing it for so long. Like that was his main focus from the get-go. So I think it's really cool to also be part of a show that was such like, it wasn't even a thought. Like, it was like, I want to make sure that everybody's included, and so every kid can look at the show and be like,
wasn't even a
in
thought.
every form of diversity, and be like, anyone can be a Power Ranger, no matter body size, anything, you know. And there's also like obviously race, and it's just really exciting to even be a part of our season where Jazz, you know, the first Indian Ranger. It's just so exciting to be a part of such a legendary show.
I love how Colby's speaking on that, man. I really do love how he's speaking on that. Because he's absolutely right. It's like the idea of inclusion like wasn't even a thought for Saban. It's just really the idea of like just making sure everybody feels included. You know what I mean? And showcasing that really anybody can be a Power Ranger. I think I love the way he put that. The way he said that. Come on, internets. I don't even have anything else open. Like, it's literally just the StreamYard in my YouTube. And I literally have been messing with this since yesterday. And it worked just fine. Yesterday, I had it doing this for like 2 hours straight, testing it out. And of course, no, nothing. It doesn't want to. Maybe one of these days. Dude, I cannot wait till I move out of this apartment. Cannot wait to move out of this apartment and have better internet, man. It's just so finicky. Like, it only messes around with me when it wants to, which I absolutely hate when it does that shit.
But yeah, it's definitely something that I am grateful to have, because now I can speak about things that are important to me and important to my people, and that's an opportunity that I'm not going to take for granted.
Yeah, man, guys, I don't even know if this live stream is going to be able to continue, man. My internet connection is just pretty crappy right now, so I might not even try the remainder of this this live stream. Honestly, guys, this has been a big fail. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know what's going on. Like, it won't even load up my YouTube right now, so I don't know what's going on. Oh, see, it just came up. Hold on a second. I'm gonna have some words with. Sadly, I think who's my internet subscriber? I think it's like Spectrum, and that probably answers all the questions. You know what I mean? Like Spectrum. Yeah, that's probably.
Let's do it.
Arcana Master says, "What is your favorite Power Ranger season?" So I guess outside of your own, is there a Power RPM? I hear.
RPM, let's go.
RPM.
There's a bunch of RPM fans.
Dino Thunder.
A big one I watched when I was
huge fan of Dino
a kid
Thunder.
has always stuck out to me. Of course, Mighty Morphin, but also in space. Space is also
Yeah,
such a
there we
great
go,
season
Colby.
as
That's what I'm
well,
talking
with
about.
Also the
space.
Oh my gosh, what's the name escaping me? I should know my people. The villains, the
Yeah.
Psycho Rangers.
Yeah.
My people. Just
My
legendary.
people. My people.
You get together every Thanksgiving and have some cookout with the Psycho Rangers, you know.
I love them. I forgot their name. I can't believe it.
All right. David says, Leanna and Colby, how was it playing villains? What did you do to prepare to be villains?
Ooh. Colby, go for
Yeah,
it
something
first.
really exciting about the robots is we came back from our little break, and it was in January, so after Christmas. And Liana and I got together and we were like, how do we want to do these robots? Because there's so many different ways we could have done it. And I put me and Liana through some crazy stuff. I learned some stuff, different body, like movement exercises through college. And I was like having her do it in the apartment. And she was humoring me. She was like, all right. She's like, I'm having you, I'm following you. But we ended up talking about Blade Runner and the replicants and how that was a big, Liana brought that idea up. And I was like, wow, that is so true. And we kind of wanted to go more the nuanced route and be like, we're so convincingly human that we're so convincingly human that you wouldn't know if we're robots or not. So that was a really fun little choice that we came up with. But yeah, it was inspired by Blade Runner.
Interesting.
Liana?
It was so funny because on the flight back to New Zealand from Christmas break, I watched Blade Runner. And I was like, wait a second, this works perfectly for us for season 2. And before, we just kind of had a lot of fun with season 1, and we just kind of prepped together. And then again for season 2, we came in, and then yes, Colby did his thing, and I was like, I'm gonna follow you all the way. And but yeah, that was the inspiration for season 2. And I don't know, I personally think it worked.
Yeah, for sure. And it definitely was fun to. It was definitely fun to kind of figure out, like, obviously Enter and Escape are their own specific villain, and Enter is a little bit more flamboyant. And so we were trying to figure out from the script that we were given, how do we want to kind of be more like them? Do we want to kind of create our own? It was a fun process, and I think we're really happy, and I think the fans are happy too with what we ended up going with.
Definitely.
Oh, and fun fact, we asked for the highlights, and it ended up working fantastically for the role. It was a little fun thing because we were like, we should do something fun, hair and makeup for season 2. We're gonna be robots. We're gonna be different. So that's how the highlights came about.
Okay.
I should ask for some too.
So.
All right. I'm now gonna be concerned if I see anyone with highlights now and be like, are you a person or a robot? But it's good to know.
Yeah, are you a robot?
Yes, be concerned.
All right. Matthew asks, what episode of Beast Morphers is your favorite? Now, keep in mind, not every episode is aired yet, so no spoilers, but do you have a favorite Beast Morphers episode?
My favorite hasn't aired yet. It's in the second half of season 2. But some of my other favorites is, of course, my 8th episode where I become the Gold Ranger. That'll always be one of my tops. But then also
episode.
the one with me and Zoe almost kissing. That was a super fun one to film. And also, like the episodes, I love.
The what episode?
Maddie, who plays Megan. Those are always so much fun, and
Damn,
those
Megan.
are a few nights.
Got a Megan
Yes,
reference.
I like episode 8.
Yeah.
Episode 8 in season 1. Yeah, it wasn't as good, you know, but
Oh, okay.
Oh, Robbie though. Jasmine throwing shots.
No, I think my favorite one was definitely mine and Roxy's Valentine's Day episode. So that was a really sweet episode. And of course, just the first one. Our first episode, it was just with the bang, you know. So that was definitely still one of my favorites. And my second favorite. Hasn't aired yet either.
Oh, surprises in store there. Yes, we'll have to see. We have any other
pretty much a
questions,
lot
or?
is coming, so everyone be ready. The season 2 is wild in every way, so be ready for what's coming.
It feels
Some fun
like it's
stuff
about to get
happens.
wild.
Do you remember when we filmed with the turtle?
Is that the Save All Shores,
When
Save
he
All
had to
Seas?
dive in and then he like twirled for the camera. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
He was
The turtle's
so
a better actor than I am.
majestic.
That episode
And worked every angle.
Yeah, that was our only night shoot in the entire season, like the entire series.
Yeah,
we had that
that was
one night shoot at the aquarium. So much fun.
I like turtles.
That was so fun.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh!
Oh, nice.
Also, though,
Okay.
my favorite was the Halloween one, especially because I loved hearing Jazz attempt to do a British accent.
Oh yeah, that
was a good one.
episode was hilarious between the Sherlock Holmes Jazz and the Viking Jacqueline. I was like, what is going on here?
Oh my
I did love that. That was one of my favorite
Yeah,
episodes.
you guys like web series or something at least. Like Ingrid Iron actually to have her own people.
The British came easy to me, you know. The British accent came fairly easy to me. I think.
Yeah, it was flawless.
It's
Well, this next question comes with a prop because it says, the Hodgepodge says, I love Colby. How did you like your Lightning Collection figure? And yeah, that's for any of the figures that you've got.
I do love the Blaze Lightning Collection figure. He does look badass. I love his costume from the first.
The hair looks so good.
From the
Like
first
I'll never be
season.
able to have my hair that good.
I actually
just
prefer
like,
that
wow,
costume than his upgraded one.
I was
Honestly,
so disappointed in myself because my hair will never
something about
look that
that
great.
crimson red and that that
it was
mask
so
was like
legendary.
menacing.
Put your face on it. So I'm over the moon. I have it next to my bedside. I look at it before I go to bed. Like, you know,
That's
the
it.
life, I guess.
That's it.
I'm dating my action figure.
Yeah, we know.
Oh, this is a great name, Overdrive. Nice operation. What was the weirdest thing that happened on set?
Ooh.
Oh, weird.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Weirdest thing?
Wait, what?
The thunderstorm?
Remember the like hurricane that like happened?
Oh my
When we were
gosh,
in
yeah.
And like,
yeah.
oh my god, that was
Me and
crazy.
Jack
There
were
was
in the trailer, and all the lights went off. The trailer was shaking. People were like coming like wardrobe, like.
Well, I haven't
we had to,
changed
like,
anything,
stay
AJ. So
inside.
it's been
Everyone
the
was in their
same.
trailers.
It's been
Me
the
and Jackie
same
were, like,
volume
freaking
that's
out.
been the
We
entire
didn't know
time.
what to do. That was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah, we thought that was literally like a whole hurricane, tornado, tsunami, tsunami.
We thought we were
whatever you
going
wanna call
for
it.
the day.
Yeah, it was nuts.
Crazy.
Yeah.
That happened a lot though.
They were
Like,
too
it
scared.
happened A lot during filming, and a lot of times we'd be like filming and they have to hold the umbrellas over us, and as soon as they call action, they run away, and then we quickly have to do it. And sometimes we would film with like even just light rain, but like rain was a big thing in New Zealand.
You guys remember
there
that?
was a forest.
lot there.
We filmed in a forest a lot, and there were so many cicadas out there. And I remember one time we went in, and me and Leona run in to do a like.
All right, let's see if I can. Let's see here. Can I get this back? Is the question. I'm trying to see if I can reload the YouTube page itself without having to like completely go out of it. You know what I mean? It just kind of blows my mind that I think what's just frustrating me the most is the fact that like we literally just did an hour and a half live show, and now all of a sudden this doesn't want to work for me, man. That's the frustrating part.
Dino Fury Blue Ranger.
Hi, I'm Indigo, and I'm playing Amelia, the Dino Fury Pink Ranger.
On behalf of the new cast of Power Rangers Dino Fury, we're so excited to be a part
That's
of
cool.
the Power Rangers.
So they did announce him, huh?
And we can't wait for you to see Dino Fury next year. It's going to be Morphinominal.
How come I didn't get everybody? Did I get everybody? They didn't show everybody, huh? I wonder why that is.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder why that is.
Yeah, now you're probably like, wait. That was 3 Rangers. Where's the rest of the team?
Yeah.
I have some more to tell you about later down the line, so be sure to stay tuned. Can't reveal everything today, but we'll definitely tell you more about the cast as well as more about Dino Fury as a whole. More about Dino Fury.
Why is that,
For you
yo?
guys,
Why is that?
What do you think about the next season that's coming up after you guys? What do you think of that?
So excited.
I find that interesting, don't you guys? That they only showcase.
I think they cut our footage out.
Isn't everybody not in New Zealand right now or something, or what?
Well, of course, we're all for a crossover. Fingers crossed for a crossover. So yeah, definitely excited for the new
Interesting that they didn't
season.
show
But like I
that.
said, Power Rangers Beast Morphers still going on with this wonderful cast. Thank you all so much for being a part of this panel, being part of Hasbro Pulse Con. We really do appreciate you taking this time out, and it's just great to talk to you and get to see.
Yeah,
you
so
guys
they did show at
behind
least some of the
live-
cast
all the
reveal.
outfits and just get to see you as people, and so wonderful.
Why didn't you get a chance to
Wonderful
see it,
talking to you all.
AJ?
Thank
Did you not?
Thank you.
They
Thank you, Hasbro. Thank you, Andre.
Thank you for having us.
No problem. So yeah, and I'll see you at MorphiCon next year. We're gonna make it happen.
I am. That's
All
interesting that they didn't show everybody
Favorite
though.
part, yeah.
Like, did people not make the cut or something? They're like, did somebody?
Go Power Rangers!
Did somebody not make the cut?
Oh man, now that that's stuck in all your heads,
Were
I
they
just
like?
want to take a sec.
Let me take that down. They that was odd that they only showcased the 3 of them. So at least we have some of our colors confirmed, right? Who are the ones that we only got a chance to see though? We only got to see Russell, who is in fact going to be playing the. Well, AJ, there is also a. He says I was offline. AJ, you do know that there is an actual Hasbro Pulse YouTube channel that this is coming from, right? Like you can watch it yourself. Have it on in the background in case of emergencies, man. Because I literally pulled it up on my phone and started watching it while I was waiting for this to come back up. So they have in fact confirmed Russell Curry is in fact the Red Ranger. They have confirmed that Kai Moya is in fact the Blue Ranger, and then they showcase Hunter Deno as the Pink Ranger. But that's it. Like, why? That's the only 3 that we got. So. Chance Perez wasn't out there. Alexandra Nunez wasn't showcased. They didn't even show them in their costumes, but they did at least show them in their colors. So that is fascinating to me. Like, of all the things, like why? That was just odd to me. That was just odd to me. But at least we got a cool look. I asked for a teaser. We got the teaser, right? New weapons, new Zords. The teaser was actually great. I actually love the theme song. I'm assuming, if anything, that's probably not going to be the final theme song, but I do love the upbeatness to it for sure. Great utilization of some Super Sentai footage for sure. But yeah, other than that, it looks good, man. It looks good. I'm excited. I do like the trailer. I think Hasbro did a really good job of putting that teaser trailer together, honestly. So yeah, I'm eager for it. But I am surprised. Like, I am surprised though that we did not get the full cast. Like, you know, I know Andre said, you know, they got more surprises and things to come, but it's like, so I don't know, man. I don't know. Like, I don't know why you wouldn't reveal the entire cast unless there's been maybe like a change. I don't know what change there could have been. I feel pretty confident that Chance Perez is out in New Zealand. I mean, with some of the detective sleuths that we've had on Twitter, it feels like a lot of people are saying, oh, so-and-so is, you know, everybody's in New Zealand and things like that. So it is odd that they just wouldn't show the whole cast. Like, what is it about the whole cast that you can't show, right? So a little bit disappointed in that side. Like, the rest of the panel was great. Like, I really, like, kudos to Hasbro for putting together I mean, JB says what says, JB says what says could be COVID, but it's like, even with COVID, like you can't, like for what everybody just did, right? You can't tell me that nobody can put up the cell phone and just record their intro. Shadowzone says maybe they're doing like Sentai because we didn't see the green and black in the first few episodes. You know what, Shadow Nova? If anything, that could definitely probably be why. That could definitely probably be why. I do like that theory if I had to try and figure something out, because we did in Real Soldier, we at least do start off the season with the three, I should say, Real Soldiers, red, blue, and pink. So it would make sense for them to showcase them. And because of the fact that we don't get to see green and black for the first few episodes, you might be onto something. You might be onto something, Shadow Nova. I still think if you're presenting us a brand new team, that's cool. Like, you literally gave us all 5 Rangers. Why not show everybody there? But I think if there is any theory, Shadow Nova, I wouldn't be surprised if that is in fact the reasoning. You are sexy says, my guess they're still doing cast changes or something. Well, again, Chance Perez, I believe, is in New Zealand, so it would make it, like, for me, it wouldn't make sense. I would think everybody would certainly be there. Yeah, that's just super odd. That's just super odd to me. But what Shadow Nova says, like, I can kind of see that. I just don't understand the mindset though behind that. Like, nobody, like regular viewers don't know the fact that the series starts off with 3 Rangers and then the 2 wind up showing, right? So just show the whole entire team. Like, when are they going to reveal the other half of the team? Like, the week before their episode actually drops? Like, I don't know. That's super odd to me, honestly. It really is super odd to me. But you might be onto something, Shadow Nova, but if that is their mindset, it still just doesn't make any sense to me. Like, this is your opportunity, man. It's Hasbro Pulse Con. It's your big con of the whole entire year. You put all this effort into DC, like your virtual your virtual settings, and everybody makes this effort to do live appearances and stuff. You even get Christina and Cosme in there also. Like, so for us to get pumped for Dino Fury, again, I'm not taking anything away from the panels and the trailers and things like that. I think they did a great job. But how do you not showcase your entire new cast? Unless there's some changes that are going on behind the scenes that we just aren't privy to. But if it's the idea of, well, we only want to present the first 3 because the first 3 are going to be in other episodes, okay, so when did the other 2 get announced? The week before? Next week? Like, it don't make no sense to me. It really doesn't make any sense to me. I'm kind of baffled. Like, this is your moment. This is your moment. Showcase the whole entire cast. Who do we have coming up? I don't think it's a casting change. I really don't think it's a casting change. I'm really leaning towards what you said, Shadow Nova. The fact that Real Soldier introduces us to the first 3 Rangers, red, blue, and pink, makes perfect sense. So maybe that's why, because red and green don't come in until a couple episodes, maybe the 2nd, 3rd episode. I don't get it. I will be interested to see what other people's theories are in regards to that. I don't think it's casting change, but who knows? Who knows, guys? Who knows? Unless it is a casting change. And because of the fact that those 2 don't pop up, like, did Alexandra Nunez not make the cut? Because I feel like she's the only person that we haven't seen from in regards to it. But honestly, like, even in the trailer, when you look at it, guys, I think when the trailer starts, doesn't it start off with, like, the 3 silhouettes, but it looked like one of the silhouettes had like boxing gloves on and stuff. I was like, oh, is that Alexandra Nunez? Because she has a background in Muay Thai. Like I've literally seen her in like the shorts and the boxing gloves. So I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Maybe, maybe that's one of her silhouettes. But now going back and looking at the trailer, they did have like the 3 silhouettes showcased. I don't know. I'm stumped, guys. Forever Grin says, why change Chance Perez? He has nothing else in real life, is on hiatus. Again, nobody's saying that they're changing anything. And we don't even know if that's Chance Perez that they're changing. So let's not ask questions why change, because we don't know what's going on. Yeah, see, You Are Sexy is on the same topic. So not showing black and green makes no sense for a cast reveal. It's okay not to show the characters together in the first episodes. Right, like it's okay if they don't pop up in the first episode, right? Like you can still showcase who the cast is going to be. As brief as those introductions were, those introductions would not have hurt how you plan on telling your story. So I'm a little bit confused. I have no idea what's going on. I mean, maybe it's, again, all the Twitter stuff has showcased like Hunter in New Zealand, perhaps even Chance Perez in New Zealand. The only person I have yet to hear or see has in fact been Alexandra Nunez. I'm wondering if something happened with her. If they decided to keep Chance, but maybe change Alexandra. We'll have to find out. Listen, I'm going to be honest with you guys, and I'm going to say something here real quick. Let me see if I can pull up Twitter and see how people are blowing up Twitter right now. Let me see what some people are saying in regards to the comments. They presented Russell, Kai, and Hunter. That's what some people are saying. I'm ready. It's a great trailer, man. Great trailer. You know what? Let me see if I can pull this up. Yeah, the trailer looked great. Why does it look so cinematic? I'm telling you, somebody asked, why does it look so cinematic? I do think that's the budget, man. I do think that's the budget. I think Hasbro, I don't know, maybe it's just the fact that it is, maybe it is the fact that, I think the budget for Hasbro was just increased. I think they definitely want to come out swinging with a great presentation for their series of dinosaurs, and I think they did just that. Let me go back here. Let me see what everybody's saying. That was a direct message. I don't know what he's talking about here. I will say this, guys. I hope people stop clowning on Illuminati just a little bit now, considering the fact that they at least got some of these people right, for sure. But yes, red is in fact Russell Curry, blue is Kai, and pink is in fact Hunter. Yeah, I'm not really seeing that many people complaining about the idea of only 3 people being cast right now, or at least announced. But it just, for me, it's just really super interesting to me that they didn't showcase the rest of the group. So we'll see. We'll see if Chance and Alexandra wind up making the cut themselves and being a part of the rest of this crew. But yeah, just I'm surprised that they didn't take that opportunity to showcase everybody else. But hey, you know what? At the end of the day, maybe they just want to present their announcements in a unique fashion. It doesn't make any sense to me, but you know what? It's not my job. It's not my job. But that trailer looked great. I'm gonna see if I can try and pull up this trailer again. But that trailer did look pretty bomb. I'm not gonna lie. I thought they did a great job with the presentation for that. Let me go to this Power Ranger. See if I can pull this up again. You guys know with my internet shit don't ever want to work right, so. Tony Robinson says adding back-to-back black actors as Red. That's interesting. Yeah, man, they're taking notice, I guess. They understand the importance for sure. Yeah, man, Hasbro did a fantastic job with this, bro. Did they give the names? I don't believe that they announced the names of them. At least not that I'm aware of. I don't believe that they did. Yeah, I don't believe that they did. Coming 2021, Nickelodeon. Yeah, if anything, I would assume that this is probably maybe the last season on there. But yeah, I don't believe that they gave out their names, honestly. Because I'm seeing people posting their stuff, but oh, there we go. Russell as Zito. What the? Kai as Ollie, and Hunter as Amelia. So there you go. That's their names. This is from PowerRanger.com. PearlRanger.com. It says Russell Curry. Let me see if I can pull this up here for you guys. Let me just share this screen. Okay. So yeah, Russell Curry as Zito or Zeto. Kai as Ollie. Like Oliver, I don't know, Oliver Queen. Hunter Deno as Amelia. So there you go. He spelled it as Zato. Russell Curry's IG post is Zato. Interesting. So I'm just seeing what everybody else is talking about on here. Well, I'm glad that I'm glad that we at least got a hint, or a little tease here at the trailer for sure. What did you guys think of the trailer? Certainly go ahead and let me know, man. I'm eager. I'm so glad that we finally got something here, man. I really am. I would say we were patient, but we were far from patient. Far from patient, man. I'm trying to bring up this Power Ranger thing. You know, my internet's been acting up all day anyway, so it's it won't even let me play the trailer, honestly. So that's okay. I love this logo. It looks fantastic though, man. This trailer looks fantastic. See, here's the 3 silhouettes that they were talking about. This shot of the spaceship over Earth, that was pretty neat looking. And that's the entire crew, or the 3 casts at least so far. So yeah, that's everybody. Interesting names, man. Ollie and hello, Hunter. Amelia, I should call her now. Zato. Interesting name choice for sure. Let me see if I put in Dino Fury, what people are talking about here. I don't know why he came up. Gonna be a good season, guys. Gonna be a good season. I'm really excited for this. I think Hasbro's gonna go balls to the walls with it, honestly. I don't think that they're gonna really hold back, to be perfectly honest with you. Yeah, I mean, Nalja says the trailer was man, but what are we expecting though, right? I mean, if anything, at the end of the day, I appreciate, if anything, the top quality that it certainly showcased itself as. Like, this trailer looks significantly better than I feel like some of the past teaser trailers that we got, right? So it feels to me that Hasbro is pulling effort towards it. I mean, I don't know what people were expecting from a trailer. What happened in this trailer is exactly what I said was going to happen for a teaser trailer when we talked about APlus Morphinominal this afternoon, right? The idea that it's all going to be Super Sentai footage, with the idea of just a voiceover about the idea of like new weapons, new Zords, but the fact, the way that they presented it to us, I think was pretty impressive. The silhouettes, the dinosaurs, the spaceships and things like that, the action sequences, the special effects looked like they were certainly up to par. So for what we got or were expected, I thought it did its job. I thought it did its job, honestly. You guys are talking about the different statures as far as like, yeah, I mean, that was really my only. Yeah, Shadow Nova says, can we say that Russell is our first Japanese red too, because he's he's triracial? Yeah, I think he's black, white, and Japanese. I believe he is. Yeah, he's a big mix for sure. Sexy says, is Chance saying physique as Sentai Black? You know, listen, I don't know if that's, you know, the one thing that we talked about, or at least that I mentioned prior, was that was really my only reason as to why I felt Russell would probably be the Black Ranger when I made my speculations, right? Like, if you guys go back, I said that's really my only reasoning, is because when you look at the physique of Bomba, who is in fact the Black Ranger on Real Soldier, the idea of his physique, he's a big guy. He's a thick gentleman. He's got he's got a different stature than everybody else. That's quite significant, I feel like, to the remainder of the team. I don't know how big Chance Perez is, but when I look at Russell, he seems like he's a pretty big guy. So I thought to myself, okay, he probably is going to be the Black Ranger. But that's really the only reason why I was going with Russell as a Black Ranger. But the one thing that I said too was the fact is, like, I don't even know if Hasbro even gives an F about that, right? The idea of matching up who you cast to meet the physical stature of Super Sentai. Like, they probably don't give an F, and that might certainly be the case. Like, for me, I'm sure plenty of people that they're not going to care, or they're not even going to look over it. But it's just it is sometimes where it's strikingly in your face that there is a huge significance in regards to the height, a Real Soldier, who's in the suit themselves. You know what I mean? So it is all rather interesting. Like, I don't know how they're going to pull it off. But for some people like myself, I have an eye for those type of things. But if Hasbro doesn't, that's certainly fine. That's certainly fine with me. It's something that I'll easily overlook once I'm actually in the season itself. So for some people and for Hasbro who probably don't care, but somebody like myself, it is something that that was on my mind. But I can understand the idea if that's not the reason why they didn't go that route. You know what I mean? Like, I get it. I totally get it. Yeah, because Hasbro probably doesn't care, as Forever Grin says. Hasbro doesn't probably give an F, and that's cool. And that's cool. That was just my reasoning as to why I was speculating Russell to go ahead and be the black. But the one thing that I did say also is that, hey, if Russell is the Red Ranger, I think he's a great choice for it, man. You know, a couple of things we highlighted. He's a rapper MC. He's also a director. He also writes his own sketch comedy. He's done drama. He's done comedy also. So if you needed somebody that's going to be a Red Ranger that's going to give you the best quality for a season and performance, you want your Red Ranger and your leader to be that person. And I think the idea of Russell here being that person is a slam dunk, man. Is a slam dunk. So we'll see what happens, guys. We'll see what happens. Maybe I'll do another video towards the end of this this session, talking about the reveals a little bit. I am debating. I am debating if I should make another video after this, specifically for the Dino Cast. If anything, maybe I'll do something for if anything, maybe I'll do something like at the beginning of the week. So we'll see. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll probably do something maybe at the beginning of the week for this cast specifically. But again, yeah, so we have it confirmed, ladies and gentlemen. Russell Curry is in fact the Red Ranger. We've got Kai Moya as the Blue Ranger, and we've got Hunter Deno as the Pink Ranger. Russell playing the character in Zato. We've got Kai playing the character in Ollie, and we've got Hunter playing the character in Amelia. The other two Black and Green Rangers have not been officially announced yet. There is already speculation that Chance Perez is in New Zealand. We haven't really seen anything from Alexandra Nunez, those two who were also announced to be Power Rangers. So we'll see if there's no hiccups, if those two will certainly be announced at a later time. Still finds it odd that they decided not to announce them all at once. But maybe based off of storyline aspects, considering that in the adaptation, in the Japanese version, we do have Red, Pink, and Blue, who were just announced, really showcased in the first episode or two by themselves before we get Green and Black, the two that were not announced. I am kind of wondering if whether or not they're holding off on that announcement because of that storyline purposes. But we'll see what happens, man. We'll definitely see what happens there at the end of the day. But listen, guys, I want to know your thoughts in regards to this. We're probably going to go ahead and end this live stream probably later on this weekend. If not tomorrow, then maybe Monday. We'll be back to talk a little bit more about the cast reveal that we wind up having here, talking about these particular three specifically. And maybe within that time period, we'll get ourselves another announcement or another reveal. It just felt weird to me that Hasbro Pulse Con is like your convention, right? Like I just felt like to truly knock it out of the park, introduce all of them. I don't personally see what the problem was with not introducing them, but maybe that's just me at the end of the day. But regardless, the trailer it was exactly as I expected to, but probably just much better, higher quality, right? Like we definitely have to kind of get out of that mindset of the penny pinching days for Hasbro. For Saban, and understand that maybe Hasbro's going to start putting a little bit more money to it. And I think, again, just looking at this trailer looked like it was better than anything else that I had seen recently in the Neo Saban era in regards to presentations of upcoming seasons, if you will. I mean, a lot of this stuff might have been stock footage. Some of this stuff might have been brand new footage that they wind up sort of creating, like some of the silhouette footages, people walking down whoever the person was walking down the tunnel, right? But all that stuff looked very high quality and cinematic in its own right. So I'm expecting some big things from Dino Fury, guys. I truly am. You know, I don't know how big the production budget is going to be for Dino Fury going forward, but if the trailer is any indication, I'm kind of hoping it looks pretty good. I'm pretty hoping it looks as good quality-wise as that trailer certainly did, because like some of the special effects I thought were pretty impressive. Some of the logos that they wind up doing this, I was really a big fan. So yeah, guys, let us know your thoughts, man, and we'll definitely talk more about this later on this week. So ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't subscribed to the channel, please go ahead and do so, because anytime we do go live, we definitely will go ahead and notify you, especially when we drop a brand new video that has to be premiered. So if you want your further details for Dino Fury going forward, guys, this is certainly your home. So smash that subscribe button along with that bell notification. If you want to follow us on social media, you can go ahead and do so at APlus Opinions. You can find us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook as well. And of course, guys, listen, if you have questions that you want to go ahead and submit over to us, send them to aplusmorphinominal@gmail.com. Every Saturday, we do have a live show that goes live at noon Central Time every Saturday, where we go ahead and answer your live viewer questions. So as we get more details, if you want to know more questions about Dino Fury or Beast Morphers or whatever the case may be, from Power Rangers to Super Sentai, go ahead and submit your questions. But aplusmorphinominal@gmail.com, ladies and gentlemen, you guys can certainly go ahead and do that. But other than that, guys, I will certainly see you later on this week. We do have ourselves an APlus Hero Report episode tomorrow, and then we'll be back on Tuesday. I think Monday I probably am going to do another Dino Fury video because of the fact that we got the reveal. So look out for a Dino Fury reveal video on Monday, and then if anything on Tuesday, we've got a Toku Tuesday where we're going to go ahead and give you our reviews for Kamen Rider Saber and Kira Major as well, ladies and gentlemen. So with that out of the way, guys, I think that's going to do it for us today. So thank you very much for your time. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and of course, as always, keep it A+. I'll talk to you later, guys.